Ron Canales, Master Chief, U.S. Navy, 20-year retired. Discipline, determination, work ethic, commitment, loyalty. Those many of the qualities I learned from my father.
My dad, Carl Dillard, has been in the Army for 22 years. They're over there protecting us, and I think a lot of people just don't realize how good we have it over here.
My stepfather, who is Thomas Rush, he's in the Coast Guard. And then my brother, who just entered the military a few years back ago, Sean Smith, he's entered in the Air Force. When he graduated high school, he decided to take the military route. And when he did that, it was hard to see him when he was going through basic training. So just knowing how they handled it, I appreciate them. They're protecting me so I could do this game that I love. And, I got to give good shout-outs for those guys.
My mom and dad were both in the Navy. My dad, Chris Thornlow, was in the Navy for 20 years, and he was a commander. And my mom served for 4 years in the Navy, and she did 1 year at Desert Storm. I think growing up in a military family, I learned a lot, or I felt my values were focused on respect. And I had a lot of respect for authority figures. And I think I just valued family time and like being together at like holidays and stuff like that.
Both of my parents, mom and dad, they were in the military, in the Army. 1st Cavalry, my dad, Harry Bird, and my mom, Tawanda Bird. A lot of discipline, yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am, just being respectful.
My brother, Lakejan Hyder, is in the Army, and he just got back from Kuwait, and now he's stationed in Fort Hood. I think now he's more focused, like he's striving to be the best now. I guess he's like grown to be more of a man.
My dad, Robert Haskins, veteran of the Navy. One thing that was really important to my dad was loyalty, and I think that that's something that he learned going through the service academies. And integrity were really two really big things that he tried to instill in my sister and I as we were growing up.
I have 2 brothers in the Air Force, Damon Crawford, who is a tech sergeant, and Chad Corcoran, who is a senior master sergeant. Discipline and respect kind of thrives through them, and I've seen them grow into and use on a daily basis whenever I'm around them.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to come out here and play this wonderful game without you guys and your support and your protecting our country. So just know that we are here, we support you all. Thank you guys for everything.
Thank you to all the veterans for being brave enough to serve our country, and that we really appreciate everything that you do for us.
I just like to thank you guys for protecting our country. I appreciate you guys for all you're doing.
Just want to say thank you for everything you're doing and everything you've done to protect our freedom and everyone here in America. Thank you so much.
Thanks for serving our country. I know sometimes it might be hard because your family is like way overseas.
I know that it's tough being away from your families and fighting over wars, but you guys are just doing such an amazing job for keeping us safe, and I'm so incredibly grateful.
I can't thank you enough for having this freedom that I just talked about, always being able to feel safe in my own country. So thank you so much for what you do.
A big thank you for all that have served, those that are serving now, protecting our country, allowing us the freedoms that we have right now. I tip my visor, and great respect for the men and women who serve our country.